get a relationship.
How about shoe salesman and his sister?
Shoe salesman and his sister.
Yeah, I've been watching you all morning. I like the shoes.
Me and Zach had a really good scene where we were talking about a shoe and
They're stolen, so yeah, they're hot.
Jimmy was like hitting on me because of my shoes were amazing.
I'm gonna go to the locker now.
Jimmy did a perfect character for it and he just knew where he wanted to take the scene immediately, and I was able to follow him.
probably our best performance, I think, of like as a group. It was definitely really good, smooth. We worked well as a unit.
Well, I'm trying this whole new thing where I'm wearing shoes because my boyfriend says he loves me even with my feet, but my feet make him throw up. So I thought I'd wear the shoes and maybe do a compromise.
First of all, I did a scene about feet, and you have to understand, I have a very bad foot fetish. I hate people touching my feet.
Because I love you.
Even with my feet?
They're beautiful.
I don't like people touching my bare feet, but the scene called for Jimmy having to touch my foot, and I did it. So that was a big experience for me.
We got in and we performed the game, and I felt like it went really well. I tried to show two different sides of a character.
I gave you a job. One job, it was simple, but I thought you could do it.
By playing like this older guy, and then when he was with his sister, he was like, I'm the boss. And when he was with his daughter, he was like, oh, I'm a little bit soft-hearted.
Honey, I got you a new pair. Look at these ones. Aren't they nice?
Well,
Gosh, it's good to see you smile for once.
But I guess I changed my voice too much because they were like, you seem like a different character. So I'm definitely going to pay more attention to keeping consistency. And even though like emotions can change, people's personality voices probably shouldn't.
I gotta say, as a whole game, you guys as a group looked really strong. And it was entertaining, it was fun, it connected well. So that's just the overall, I was pretty pleased with this performance. I mean, if you do like that in the performance live, then the audience will very much like it. And what's cool about this game is it's almost not an individual game, it's a group game. It really is you live or die as a group. And I thought you guys did really well with it as a whole group. So I just wanted to start off with that.
Don't plan the end of the scene. Don't plan the end of the game, if that makes sense. Like I could tell in your face that you were ready for your scene to end, and you kind of like prepared this line about, what can I say? I love shoes. And then it, you know, like Dave called scene, but be careful that you don't try and plan it for everybody else. Let it happen naturally.
At one point, Amanda was like, you pre-planned something in your head. And I guess it came off that way, but I didn't really mean to. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Awesome opening character. It was right on. That guy who's in high school, who's checking out the chicks, like it was perfect. And it led so well from that last scene. It was what we wanted to see, and you gave it to us, and it was strong. So good job.
I think I did a good job with a game I didn't like, which sometimes it's easy to be like just horrid on stage because you don't like the game, but I thought I did a good job of just pulling my bootstraps up and going with it. So hopefully not, but who knows?
I think you have a really good ability, I think like Kat as well, of ditching your idea on the spot and going to the other person, because as I noticed right away, you know, you were starting to do something like the boss character, and then Kat came in and took like the higher status role, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but you ditched it immediately rather than trying to force feed your idea into the scene. And so I think that's what like a true improviser is supposed to do.
So I was happy with their feedback. I felt that they said good things, and of course they had things to improve on, which always happens. I am in the bottom three.
I think that this has been your strongest game so far. And I don't know why that is, but because it's kind of a random game, you know, but maybe you just had a good round of it. But your girl character was consistent, and you were improvising with other people, and you were like giving them power to move the scene, and you were going with them.
According to the judges, I did well today, and I thought I did well too, very well today. I'm very happy for the first time with what I did.
This is gonna sound completely awful, but for the first time tonight, I felt that every single person deserved to not be in the bottom 3. So they're gonna take the 3 people who deserve to not be in the bottom 3 a little bit less, and I think I'm one of those 3.
It's such a fine line. We're all doing good. There's no weak person. Everyone's got bad weeks, good weeks. We're all pretty comfortable. It's gonna be close.